evening and welcome to the Domingo Sepulveda Gym on the campus of Weslaco High School. K-West bringing you Panther basketball. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez. Your Panthers are taking on the Edinburg Bobcats, and we're expecting a good one tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a great game, Joe. A lot of playoff implications on the line, a possible district championship on the line. The Panthers are playing great basketball right now. The Bobcats are a worthy opponent. A lot of tradition between these two schools. Always fun game when they play against one another.
Well, let's give you the starting five for both ball clubs. For the Bobcats, number 5, Joaquin Negrete. Number 11, John Carranco. Number 12, Jorge Hernandez. Number 22, Jerry Lopez. And number 25, Marcus Peña. The Bobcats are coached by Coach Cuellar. Starting five for your Panthers, number 32, Vince Perales. Number 23, Rodney Garza. Number 15, J.J. Valderas. Number 10, Josh Rodriguez. And number 3, Leonard Smith. So we got some pretty big men on the court. We've got Perales and Valderas on the court. And, of course, Josh, who had that game winner at the buzzer to beat Vela the other day.
Yeah, that was an emotional win last week. What was previously Edinburg Vela gave Vela its first loss in district play, and also did it because of, just the whole team played with a lot of emotion because assistant coach Trey Smith's wife right now is battling cancer, and it just kind of lifted up the team a little bit more, and hopefully it carries on for the rest of the season.
Well, that day she had surgery, so it was a very emotional game. So the Bobcats with the basketball as they win the tip. Tip was Carranco for the Bobcats and Perales for your Panthers.
The Panthers coming out with a man-to-man defense here, just going everywhere where their man is going.
Pass almost got away from Carranco, but he was able to secure it. And a quick three-point shot taken by Lopez, and good. So the first points come by way of beyond the arc from Jerry Lopez and the Bobcats, 3-0. Leonard Smith with the basketball. Inside to Josh Rodriguez. Outside, that's going to be Perales. Garza inside to Perales. Perales with a spin move, and he travels, so it'll go the other way.
So they're trying to get Perales involved immediately there. Felt like he had a matchup in the paint area, but took too many steps.
Yeah, well, Perales had a big night the other night against Vela.
22 points, I believe, is what he had.
And now the ball is loose and is picked up by the Bobcats. Lopez loses it. They're not able to hang on to it, so it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball.
It's just, I think the presence of Leonard Smith caused that turnover there. But both of these teams, very athletic, capable of making a deep playoff run this year. We know that the Panthers are fairly young.
And now Garza returns the favor with a big tray to get the scoring started for your Panthers.
So we see some pressure defense here by the Panthers, but Garza is one of many on the roster that are underclassmen. Garza only a junior, but we have some sophomores and juniors, and Perales is another junior, I believe. So a fairly young team.
Almost the steal there, and Josh Rodriguez getting his hands in there and creating some havoc. 4-3 is Carranco. That one a little too strong. Garza with the rebound, knocked away by Peña, so it'll stay Panther basketball.
Yeah, the Panthers came with a pressure there on the press. And so I think we'll see a combination of a pressure, some press, some man-to-man, some zone.
So there'll be a lot of mixing it up tonight to kind of keep them off balance, off guard. So the Panthers with the basketball out to Garza. Little confusion between Valderas and Smith as to who is going to grab that one.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Now we see the Panthers with a full court press here.
So backcourt pressure being applied, and now they retreat as the Bobcats retreated as well. Lopez back to Hernandez, back to Lopez. Smith on Lopez, giving him a hard time. Didn't allow him to do much there. Carranco, back to Lopez. Hernandez.
You see the Panthers there switching to a zone defense. Looks like a 2-3 or 2-1-2 zone.
From the corner for three. That one misses. Carranco with the rebound, puts it right back up and in. And now the score is 5-3 with 5 minutes left here in the opening period.
I don't know how many field goals Carranco has had this season, but I would like to I like to say that'd probably be the easiest one he's gotten all year.
Well, another turnover via the arms of the Panthers as it goes out of bounds, and the Bobcats with the basketball again. And Hernandez brings it across the timeline for the Bobcats. Lopez going the other way. Hernandez, 15-footer. That one misses. Smith with the rebound. And now that one was stolen by Hernandez. That's a travel. It'll go the other way.
Yeah, I think he knew exactly what he wanted to do there, but just kind of got ahead of himself a little bit and got that traveling call.
So it goes the other way. Now your Panthers with the basketball. 4:09 to go here in the first period. Your Panthers trail 5-3. Inside to Perales. He gets it up to Garza. Garza with a little jumper off the glass and in. And now he's got all 5 points for your Panthers as they tie it up with 3:55 to go here in period number one.
But the assist goes to Perales. Great read in the inside.
Carranco had it knocked away by Valderas. And Valderas tracks down the loose ball. Inside to Perales. Perales going up, and he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, Perales had a mismatch down there, and Valderas knew that, fed him the ball inside, and Perales was able to draw the foul there in the paint.
That foul was called on Carranco. That's his first, team first, and Perales at the line shooting two. First one is good. So the Panthers with their first lead of the night, 6-5. Perales shooting two, and here's the second of two for him.
One. Ronnie on top. One.
And he gets them both. 7-5, Panthers lead with 3:37 here in the first period. Little soft press, not a lot. Bobcats bring it across. That's going to be a foul on Garza.
Yeah, and immediately he knew it. He was going for the steal there, but then got the bump there, and the foul was called.
That's going to be his first foul, and Hernandez with the inbound pass right in front of us. Gives it up to Lopez, and he'll give it back to Hernandez.
Great
and
job.
Rodney Garza with a steal. Just knew where that one was coming from. A little too strong. Perales with the rebound, and a little too strong, and now the ball is loose and finally picked up by Hernandez. Garza with a block. Smith and Garza hustling down the court and really making their presence felt, and a block from Garza.
What we're seeing is the athleticism of Ronnie Garza there, doing a little of everything. Very versatile player. Can do it, shooting the basketball, can pass, and we saw right here blocking a shot.
Kicked out. Lopez thought about it, but he had got Rodriguez's hands right in front of him. Carranco for three. Little too strong, and Josh Rodriguez with the rebound. Gives it up to Garza, and Garza will bring it across with 2:35 to go here in the first period. Garza for three. A little too strong. Perales with the rebound, and he's tied up. That's going to be a jump ball situation.
Perales standing right there, right under the basket, in great position there. Got that ball, but he's called for a jump ball. His shirt's already tucked out, as you can see. He's really into the game. Now he has to tuck it back in by rule there. But just to show you how sometimes these players, they get into the game, and you'll have your shirt tucked out, you have a knee pad fly out or something, an elbow pad.
So it's going to stay Panther basketball. Inbound pass to Bolianos, and he gets a quick bucket as he just floats in the air and puts it right back in. And it's a 9-5 lead for your Panthers with 2:22 to go here in the first period, and Coach Cuellar quickly calls a timeout.
Yeah, I think the Panthers caught Edinburg asleep there a little bit, and I think that's the reason why Coach Cuellar called a timeout. He wants to emphasize his team, like, hey, you need to be alert, like regardless of what the situation is. I mean, the Panthers are a very smart team. I mean, they may have a lot of underclassmen, but these are guys that have a very strong basketball IQ and know what they're doing.
Yeah, great job by Boliano, just darting down the lane, and just the inbound pass was right above the defense of the Bobcats, and he grabs it and puts it right back in. So coming back from the timeout, 2:22, Panthers up 9-5. 9-5 Panthers lead. Carranco with the basketball. Hernandez for three. Misses. And the rebound is Berrones. What a great job by Berrones getting up there for the rebound, and a steal by Hernandez. He gives it up, and that's a quick, easy basket for Peña. And now the score is 9-7, 2-point lead for your Panthers. Olmeda on the court now, and he's going to give it up to Boliano.
Bobcats able to take advantage of that turnover there. Got on their fast break and got that layup.
Trying to get it inside to Berrones and knocked away by Carranco. Minute and a half to go here in the opening period. 9-7 Panthers lead. Smith almost with a steal. Hernandez asking for Carranco to move over. Now he dribbles the opposite direction. That's going to Gonzalez. That one off the foot of Rodriguez. So it's going to be Bobcat basketball.
See, Josh thought he was coming out of the game there, but it's a different substitution.
Yeah, it's going to be Smith that's going to come out of the game. So the inbound pass goes to Lopez. Hernandez. And that's going to be Peña. Out into the right corner. Three-shot point taken and made by Josh Gonzalez. And now the Bobcats are up by a score of 10-9.
The Panthers were looking for a charge there as J.P. Galindo gave up his body there, but no call.
Bolianos gives it up to Rodriguez. And Berrones for three. And that one is good. Panthers with the lead again with under 30 seconds to go, 12-10. In the corner again for three. That time he misses, and that's Gonzalez, and we've got a whistle.
It's a great look there on the shot for number 12 there, and was able to connect. And if you can make some outside shots, that opens the inside.
Quick inbound pass to Carranco. He misses, and Perales with the rebound. Olmeda to Berrones, who's darting down the court, and he gets another bucket. Berrones was hustling down the court, and Olmeda saw him, and he got him the ball right where he needed it to be able to go up and get that bucket. And a travel at the buzzard, so the quarter has ended. We've played one here in Weslaco, and it's your Panthers 14, the Bobcats 10. We'll be back with the second period right here on K-West.
Weslaco ISD All-Day Pre-K, where every child has a unique way of learning. Through fun activities, we encourage your child's creativity and compassion. At Weslaco ISD, our TEA certified teachers provide the highest standard of education along with social and emotional learning. Come join our family and one of the many elementary schools recognized with numerous distinction designations for their academic programs. Weslaco ISD, All-Day Pre-K, the right choice.
So we're going to begin the second period here on K-West. Thank you for enjoying Panther basketball. 14-10, Panthers are up as we begin play here in the second period. Bobcats with the basketball. Olmeda guarding Hernandez. That's going to be Gonzalez with the basketball. Ramos is on the court for the first time tonight. Three-point shot taken and missed, and rebound is Bolaños. Bolaños and Berrones coming off the bench and playing some great basketball. And that's Perales with a little baby hook, and he's got another basket. He's got 4 points tonight.
Notice, Joe, there was about 3 guys down there on him. It doesn't matter. Perales with great position, was able to put that baby hook up there and score the basket.
Yeah, he's a strong basketball player. We've got a push underneath the basket there. And that's going to be on Perales, and that's going to be his first foul, and that's the second team foul on your Panthers. So it's a non-shooting foul, and the inbound pass goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez quickly gives it up to Hernandez.
You hear the fans saying, D up, and what they're playing is a man-to-man defense here.
Yeah, back to man-to-man. And a great steal from Berrones. A hold on Gonzalez. That's his first foul, second team foul. But Berrones, right after the steal, Gonzalez went right after him and got the hold. Was caught with the hold, excuse me. Ball was knocked away by Hernandez, but quickly Bolaños finds it. Now Bolmeda going to the basket. Little floater, he misses. Perales with the rebound, he misses. He's fouled, and he's going to the line.
It's all about will, and we saw Perales there go up, not giving up on a play, getting that rebound, drawing the foul.
And that foul is going to be on Peña. That's his first team third foul, and Perales at the line to shoot 2. This is the second time to the charity stripe. He was there in the first period, and he made both of them. So Perales gets the first one. Extends the Panther lead to 7. 17-10.
He's hit his last 3 free throws. As a team, they are 3 for 3.
Make it 4 for 4. 18-10, Panthers leading. Carranco all alone under the basket. And that might be the second easiest basket he's had.
Right. Yeah, the Bobcats did a great job there on that press break there, getting that easy layup.
Bolaños looking to get some help. Gets it into Berrones. Ball is loose, and Olmeda picks it up. Has it knocked away by Hernandez. And now Hernandez with a steal. 3-point shot taken and made by Ramos. So off the bench, Ramos with his first bucket cuts the lead to 3. Panthers up 18-15.
You know, we see the Bobcats with some kind of a half-court pressure here.
Inside to Berrones. Berrones gets it inside to Bolaños. Bolaños is going to step out of bounds.
So now we see the Bobcats here scoring the last 5 points here, able to take advantage of opportunities. Now we have the Panthers with a turnover. So let's see what the Bobcats can do here. Might have a wet spot there in the paint area.
Yeah, they do, and we've got a substitution. Perales being replaced by Berrones. Valderas, I'm sorry. Valderas is back on the court. So the Bobcats with the basketball, and that's going to be Gonzalez to Ramos. Carranco back to Ramos, and Ramos for another 3. And he gets that one, and he's got 2 trays tonight. And they tie the score at 18.
Yeah, just like that, we have a tie game here, and it's the outside shooting for the Bobcats.
Valderas with a no-look, and that one's taken away by Carranco. Ramos, baseline. Out to Carranco. Carranco for 3. That one misses. Rebound, Bobcats. Fighting underneath was Peña for that rebound. But he loses it, and it's going to be Panther basketball.
Yeah, we know that basketball is all about runs here, and so, you know, the Panthers need to kind of slow things down a little bit and play with some confidence and see if they can answer.
The Bobcats on an 8-0 run. Inside to Berrones, and that's too hard. Little too strong. Rebound, Carranco for the Bobcats.
Sometimes the easiest shot attempts are the hardest. He was too open and thought that he was going to lay it in, and unfortunately it bounced out.
So the Bobcats with the basketball, 4:40 to go here in the first half. Ramos with another three-pointer, and he gets that one. He's got 9 points off the bench here in the second period. And now the Bobcats up 21-18.
First lead since 5-3 early in the ballgame.
Valderas, 12-footer, a little too strong. Galindo can't come away with it. Valderas loses it, and now Hernandez has it. Ramos misses. It's going to be Panther basketball.
Might have gone away with a little walk there, but Coach Valdez was pleading, but didn't happen.
Is that an 11-point run for the Bobcats, Mike?
11-0 run right now, yes. The Panthers led 18-10 after Perales hit his 2 free throws.
So an 11-0 run for the Bobcats, and they lead 21-18 with 4 minutes here in the first half. Valderas, that one ends the drought for your Panthers.
It just seems like when Rodney Garza has a basketball, great things happen. Great look inside to Valderas.
So Valderas with his first bucket of the night. Kicks it out to Ramos. Ramos with a hot hand here. He's got 9 points. That's a charge.
It's a young sophomore there, Andrew Olmeda, sacrificing his body. I saw him do that about 2 or 3 times last week against Edinburg Bella. Just willing to give up your body for helping the team out.
So the Panthers with the basketball, trailing by 1. Olmeda misses that one. Rebound, Bobcats. Cross to Gonzalez. Carranco trying to get it inside, and it's a turnover because away with the basketball is Ibarra.
But why? Because Rodney Garza right there kind of deflected it, causing that turnover there.
Ramos knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to stay in the hands of your Panthers.
And we see Rolly Berones come out of the game. Everybody from the bench giving him a high five. Great job there.
Yes, he's played some really good basketball off the bench. Ibarra for 3. Misses. And Rodriguez with the rebound. He goes up and he's fouled, so he'll go to the line.
There's about 2 or 3 Bobcats around there, and Rodriguez is the one that was standing there at the perfect position, getting that rebound and drawing the foul.
Ramos gets his first foul. That's a 15th foul on the Bobcats. Rodriguez, his first point of the night. Second of 2 free throws here.
Yeah, if that's Rodriguez's first point of the night, you kind of feel like he's gonna explode here and get going.
So he makes both of them, and he gives the Panthers a 1-point lead with 2:49 to go here in the first half, 22-21. That is Hernandez with the basketball. Kicking it out across the court to Lopez. Carranco for 3. That's a little too hard off the back iron, but rebound Lopez. Hernandez dribbling out to his left. Down the baseline, gives it up to Carranco. Carranco, another bucket here in the second. He's got 6 points tonight. Now the Bobcats up by 1, 23-22. Olmeda with the long pass from Garza. Valderas back to Garza.
Now see the Bobcats here going back to their zone defense. Miscommunication.
Olmeda was darting down the lane, and Garza was expecting him to stay back here in the wing. And just as you mentioned, Mike, miscommunication. So that's a turnover with under 2 minutes to go, and the Bobcats with a 1-point lead. Ibarra causing some chaos, and Rodriguez with the basketball. Back to Ibarra. What a save by Ibarra. Gives it up to Rodriguez. He goes to the bucket. He misses. And now it was Lopez with the rebound.
Everything went perfect except the finish.
Rodriguez with a foul. He was looking down towards the bench trying to find out what Coach Valdez wanted, and didn't see the man in front of him.
Yeah. It wasn't an accident
Yeah,
there.
incidental contact.
Incidental contact.
And I like the way both teams played that out. Nobody really got upset, and so they just said, you know what, it happens. Let's continue to play basketball. So a minute 25 to go here in the first half. Panthers down 23-22. That's Lopez, Carranco, Hernandez trying to go inside to Ramos. They get it inside to Lopez. He misses and a rebound, but there's a foul, so he's going to line for two.
That was a great dish there by Marcus Peña there to his man. Found him underneath the basket there and draws a foul.
Foul was called on Valderas, so that's going to send Lopez to the line for two. He gets the first one. And this is the first time that the Bobcats actually go to the free throw line, Mike.
As physical as this game has been, I do find that a little surprising.
He gets them both. 25-22 lead for the Bobcats.
And notice that they had nobody down there for Edinburgh, so this guy must be a really good free throw shooter.
Panthers with the basketball. Almost a steal from Hernandez, but Rodriguez hustles and gets it right back. And now Hernandez is called with a foul. That's his first. That's a 6-team foul. So still no shooting.
We're going to have a couple of substitutions in.
Bolianos and Olmeda back on the court. Inbound pass to Olmeda. Garza for three. Misses. Rebound Ramos. Ramos brings it up the court. Dribbles out. Trying to get it inside to Carranco. And they're going to say last touch by the Panthers.
So
Pass was a little errant.
We got 41 seconds left, so let's see if Edinburgh decides to hold for the last shot, or are they going to just run their offense here and see if they can score before then.
Smith is going to be replaced. Smith is replacing Garza. Misses the shot, but a quick rebound by the Bobcats, and this time Perales with the rebound. In the corner to Olmeda. Olmeda gives it up to Boliano. Inside to Perales. Back to Bolianos. 4-3. That one misses. Perales trying to get that rebound, but he could not as him and Carranco were tied up. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Bobcat basketball with 18 seconds. And Hernandez is fouled by Smith. That's going to be Smith's first foul tonight. And that's only the 5th team foul on the Panthers. Smith almost gets away with a steal on the inbound pass as he got really high in the air to get that one. Ramos dribbling, goes up to the basket. Cannot get that one to fall. Rebound. Bolianos at the buzzer. Doesn't get that one to go, so we head to the locker room, and it is the Bobcats with a 3-point lead, 25-22. We'll be back with second half action right here on K-West. Welcome back. K-West bringing you Panther basketball. We are just about to get underway here in the second half. Panthers trail by 3, 25-22. I am Joe Aguilar, joined alongside Mike Gonzalez. Great first half from both teams, Mike.
A lot of action here. The Panthers had a very good first quarter. Edinburgh had a stronger second quarter, keyed by that 11-0 run, led by number 23, Furman Ramos, with 3 3-pointers off the bench.
Yeah. Rodney Garza takes a three. Rebound Rodriguez. He goes up. He misses, and there's a foul, so he's going to go to the line again.
I expect Josh Rodriguez to be very, very aggressive here in the second half. I know he only had a few points in the first half coming from the free throw line, but I expected him to come out here with a certain sense of urgency, one of the seniors on the team.
He gets the first one. That foul was charged to Joaquin Negrete, so he picks up his first foul of the night. That's the first team foul on the Bobcats. So Rodriguez with the second of two, and he stays perfect from the charity stripe, 4 for 4. He's got 4 points tonight, and he gets your Panthers to within 1 point of tonight. 25-24, Bobcats lead. Bobcats with the basketball. In the corner, that's Hernandez. Lopez dribbling out to his left, floating jumper, misses. Rebound, Valderas, and Smith with the basketball. Dribbling out to his left, floating jumper from 10 feet, and he gets that one, and that's his first basket of the night. And now your Panthers are up by one, 26-25, 7:03 to go here in the third period.
Nice, outstanding play there by Smith, driving in and kind of float. It seemed like he was floating for about 3 or 4 seconds, was able to make that shot.
Well, Smith has the ability to dunk. I've seen him dunk the basketball. So he does have some ups. Valderas, maybe a little too much of Negrete.
It's a nice job there. Looking at the inside, was able to draw the foul.
So Valderas picks up his second foul tonight. So that's going to send Negrete to the line, and he's going to shoot 2.
You wonder if perhaps that's something that Coach Cuellar talked about at halftime, is maybe attacking a little more, look for the man in the inside, because I know they only went to the free throw line 2 times in the first half, made them both, but perhaps telling his team, like, hey guys, let's attack, let's feed the player inside and see if they can draw some fouls.
So Negrete gets 1 of 2 free throws, and now we are back to a tied ball game. Valderas from 13 feet away hits the front iron, and the ball is loose on the ground, and it's picked up by the Bobcats, and that's Peña hustling to grab that one.
Valderas had a good look there at the basket. He seemed like he was looking for somebody at first, but then went for the shot.
Peña off the glass. He gets a bucket. He's got 4 points tonight, and now the Bobcats are up 28-26 with 6:16 to go here in the third period. Great job by Valderas. Gives it up to Rodriguez. He goes up, and he's going to be fouled, so he'll go to the line.
That was just Josh Rodriguez and Valderas just kind of working together there, passing it to each other. Valderas found Rodriguez, and then Rodriguez gave it right back to him in the paint. Went up for the shot, was able to draw the foul.
That's going to be the second foul on Carranco, and Valderas gets the first one. Valderas, gets the second one. He missed the first one. So he's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got 3 points tonight. Pulls your Panthers to within 1. Now a rebound by Valderas, and he's fouled.
Excellent box. Yeah, excellent box out there by Valderas, and positioned himself to get that rebound.
That foul was on Negrete, and that's his second foul tonight. That's the third team foul on the Bobcats. Non-shooting foul, so your Panthers will inbound from underneath their own basket.
Notice that things have slowed down a little bit here. I thought the first half, both teams played with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity, getting after it there, but now we kind of see things slowing down a little bit.
Inside to Valderas. Valderas fighting his way in there. Little short. Perales fighting for the rebound. Away with it is Peña. So the Bobcats not allowing the Panthers a second shot there. Hernandez. Gonzalez for 3. Little too strong. Valderas with the rebound. Gives it up to Garza, and Garza will bring it up to court. Smith back to Valderas. Valderas driving, floating jumper, too hard. He gets his own rebound. Now he's fouled, and he's going to the line.
And we see Banderas there attacking that 2-3 zone there.
And that's the third foul on Carranco. And Valderas back at the free throw line.
As a team, the Panthers are 9 of 10, make it 10 out of 11 from the free throw line. So a great job taking care of business from the charity stripe.
Boliano's back on the court. He replaces Garza. So great job there by Valderas. Gets both of them. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. And now your Panthers are up by 1, 29-28. Lopez misses. Bolianos with the rebound. Has it knocked away, and Lopez has it in the corner. Now Carranco for 3. That one misses. Lopez with, Peña with the rebound. Has it knocked away by Rodriguez. And now the ball is loose, and Rodriguez gets it down to Perales. Perales has it knocked away by Hernandez, but it's going to stay Panther basketball.
Yeah, great job there by George Hernandez. They're stripping the ball. You got Vince Perales here with a few inches taller than him there. Was probably going to try to take him inside there, but George Hernandez was able to strip the ball slow or stop the fast break there.
So the inbound pass to Smith. Gives it out to Bolianos. Back to Smith. Out to Rodriguez. Inside to Valderas. Little turnaround jumper misses. Carranco with the rebound. And he's tied up. And he's going to be fouled. And that foul is on Perales. That's going to be his second foul tonight. Second team foul. 4:04 to go here in the third. Your Panthers are up 29-28. Peña on the wing, slowing things down as you were mentioning a little while ago, Mike. Ramos to Hernandez. Peña. Carranco. Driving the lane is Hernandez, trying to get it inside to Carranco, and he cannot. Ball sails out of bounds, and it's Panther basketball. Galindo and Berron is back on the court for your Panthers, along with Olmeda.
Great job there on defense. It seemed like the Bobcat was going to fake to his right, look to his left, but didn't fall for it there, causing that turnover. So now we have a couple of guys back in the game that provided a lot of energy in the first half, led by Rolly Berones.
And a steal for the Bobcats. Ramos. Peña thought about it. And he gets a bucket. Everybody just went right by him as he stopped. And he was able to go up and get a basket. Olmeda steps out of bounds, so it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, the official standing right there said he was out of bounds, so that's a turnover there. Bobcats with the possession.
Backcourt violation. Inbound pass from Galindo to Smith. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the third. Your Panthers trail by 1, 30-29. Olmeda dribbling out to his left. That's going to be Smith. Coach Valdez wants a timeout, and they give him one. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Well, Mike, you talked about them slowing it down here in the third, and it has been. We've only got one field goal from your Panthers. The rest of the points have come via the charity stripe.
Yeah, they're taking care of business from the charity stripe, and that's the reason why they're right here in this ball game there. And Coach Valdez drawing something up, something he didn't like out there. But the game has slowed down a little bit here. So let's see if perhaps we'll go back to that up-tempo game that we saw there in the first half. The great thing about the Panthers, Joe, is that the Panthers have the capability of playing at any at any tempo. They can play up tempo. They can slow things down. They have a combination of size and speed.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of athleticism on the court right now in Bolaños and Berrones. And then you talk about the speed, and you've got Smith, you've got Galindo, and you've got Olmeda. So great combination there.
And Bobcats sticking to that zone defense.
Bolaños in the corner for three. That one goes in and out. Rebound, Gonzalez, and he gives it up to Hernandez. And there's a foul. That one is on Smith. That's his second foul tonight. Third team foul on your Panthers. Non-shooting foul. So the Bobcats will inbound from across the court.
I think we might have another wet spot there. So you see a towel that was thrown into the court. You see Coach Valdez out there. This is the house, Joe, that Gabe Valdez built. The gymnasium was brand new when he was in high school and played in that 1987 Dream Team that went 31-2.
Yes. And then he went on to play over at UTPA.
Pan American University, perhaps it was called back then. I don't know. I don't know if it was University of Texas yet, but yeah, University of Texas Pan American, but had a spectacular college career as well.
That too, yes. And he's done a great job here leading the Panthers year in and year out. And that's Peña with another bucket here tonight. And he's got 6 points for the Bobcats here in the third. And that's a travel, and it'll go the other way.
So this is when the Bobcats are at their best here. We saw what they did in the second quarter with that 11-0 run here. Just executing on offense and getting some turnovers.
Hernandez with the basketball. And now he's going to get charged. Oh, it's going to be a Smith. The Panther bench and the Panther crowd doesn't like that call.
Something that I really like, Joe, is despite Smith being a sophomore, the way he reacted, he was cool and calm, had maybe a little smile to it, maybe didn't agree with the call, but a lot of times this is an emotional game. It's, with sports, emotion comes into play, and he didn't overreact to it. A lot of times you get that from a sophomore, and he didn't do that, so I was very happy to see that.
Yeah, and you don't want to let the crowd and or the other team get into your head, because that's when you start to play your worst. You're really not focused on the game anymore. You begin to focus on that mistake.
Exactly. When you start letting the officials get to you, and that's not what you want. You want to focus on the game.
Minute 38 to go here in the third. 32-29. Panthers trailing by 3. And Carranco with another bucket tonight. He's got 8 points, and he extends the Bobcat lead to 5.
And I believe this is the biggest lead the Bobcats have had tonight here, 34-29.
Panthers swing it out to Bolaños. That one a little too strong. Hernandez with the rebound. Almost stolen by Olmeda. The ball is loose. And Coach Cuellar gets a timeout. Now again, the crowd reacting to the calls on the court.
So the energy and intensity that we were talking about in the first half, now we're beginning to see it here late in the third quarter. Both teams really going after it. The Panthers were trying to get a steal down here on its side of the court there, and the Bobcats almost lost it, but Coach Cuellar smartly calls a timeout.
Yeah, and you hit the nail on the head, Mike. Both teams really hustling down there. You saw Olmeda almost come away with a steal, and he just couldn't quite catch up to it. And then, of course, like you mentioned right now, the Bobcats kind of looked like they got control of it, and Coach Cuellar smartly calling that timeout with 1:08 to go here in the third.
So what we're seeing is players diving for balls and sacrificing their body here. That shows how big this game is. $1:08 to go here in the third. 34-29.
Panthers trail by 5. After the timeout, the Bobcats will inbound, and they get it into Peña. Peña being guarded by Olmeda, gives it back up to Hernandez. Hernandez dribbling it across. Into the corner to Ramos for 3. He misses. Berrones with the rebound, gives it up to Bolaños. Bolaños slowing it down, looking for some help. Gets it inside to Galindo. Galindo out to Garza. Garza, Olmeda, back to Garza. Garza dribbling it away. Out to the corner to Berrones. That one misses. Ball is in the air. Olmeda finds it, dribbles it out. Garza on the right wing. Back to Bolaños. Garza swings it around to Olmeda. Olmeda for 3, and that one is good. Olmeda with his first bucket of the night. It's a big one. Brings your Panthers to within 2. They trail 34-32 with 10 seconds.
And I know we have a turnover here, and I know one of the things Coach Valdez is saying is finally we have somebody hitting an outside shot there.
And there's a push-off by Hernandez. That's his second foul tonight. 15th foul with 9 seconds to go, and it's going to be Panther basketball.
Plenty of time to get a good shot off here. So just got to take their time and look for the open man.
Berrones, Bolaños, Galindo, back to Bolaños for 3 off the front iron. Rebound Peña, and that's the end of the third. At the end of the third, it is the Bobcats 34, your Panthers 32. We'll be back with the final quarter right here on K-West. Welcome back. Fourth period now officially underway. Panthers trailing 34-32. Bobcats with the basketball. That's Ramos. Gonzalez for 3. That one misses. Long rebound, and he gets his own rebound, and he kicks it back out to Hernandez. Ramos all the way across the court to Gonzalez. Peña. Ramos. Dribbling, trying to go to the bucket, and he's called with a charge.
It's a good call by the official there. We saw Ramos there trying to attack the basket there, and kind of got sandwiched by 2 guys and kind of gave a little shove there, and the official standing right underneath the basket in position.
Yeah, it looked like he may have lost his footing, but that's his 3rd foul. 16th foul on the Bobcats.
I just kind of feel like that Rodney Garza is going to make something happen here sometime in the
Olmeda
4th
back
quarter.
to Garza. Little too strong, but a great rebound by Bolaños. Kicks it out to Berrones. And he's going to be called for a double dribble. So that's going to be Bobcat basketball. They're charging him with a double dribble.
And so now we have a full court press.
Good job by Garza knocking that one away. So again, the Bobcats will try to impound the basketball, and they get it to Peña. Peña into Carranco, knocked away. He comes away with the basketball. It's loose, and it's picked up by Hernandez. Ramos out here on the left wing, being guarded by Garza. Fourth foul on Carranco.
So that was away from the basketball there, and the official was standing right there. And looks like we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, Perales looks like he's coming back onto the court, and he'll replace Galindo. So you got Berrones, Perales underneath. And you got Bolaños.
I imagine we'll see Perales here for the rest of the game. He got a lot of rest.
Garza, floating jumper. That one misses. Olmeda with the rebound. What hustle. And they're going to say that he landed out of bounds. So it's going to be Bobcat basketball. I was waiting to see what the official was going to show us, but he said that Olmeda was touching the line. So we got 6:28 to go here in the ball game. Panthers trailing by 2, 34-32. Lopez with the basketball gives it up to Peña. Peña dribbling out to his right to Hernandez. Hernandez to Ramos. Ramos with a little 8-footer. He misses. Ball is loose. And Carranco grabs it and pushes it right back up into the basket. And he's got 10 points tonight. Gives the Bobcats a 4-point lead, 36-32.
Was right there underneath the basket. It looked like there was 2 Panther there, but
Olmeda for 3. Olmeda has 6 points here in the second half. 2, both of them come by the way of beyond the arc, and now the Panthers down by 1, 36-35. And now he picks up a foul, and that's his first foul, the 16th foul for your Panthers. 5:36 to go, 36-35. Panthers trail by 1. Ramos. That's a backcourt violation. So that pressure getting into the head of the Bobcats.
Yeah, great job there by the Panthers there on defense. They're picking it up a few more notches here late in the third and in here in the fourth quarter.
Only down by 1, 5:25 to go. Bolianos brings it back out to the top, dishes it off to Garza. All the way to the corner. Olmeda, 15-foot jumper off the glass, misses. Rebound, Bobcats.
Let's see what the officials call here.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay, what they're going to say is that there's a timeout called on the court. So there was no fouls called. There was a timeout. Bobcat basketball player smartly called the timeout, and that was what they were awarded. So
Yeah.
no fouls on the court.
So now things are starting to get physical once again. Both teams getting after that with the pressure defense, and the Bobcats have done a pretty good job of answering the call a little bit every time the Panthers look as if they were going to make a run. And so, let's see what both coaches are going to do here.
Yeah, we've got 5:09 left in this one, and your Panthers are down by 1, 36-35. It's been a pretty close game all the way. Once the Bobcats kind of tied up the game in the second, we really haven't seen any team really pull away. It's been just back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, the Bobcats' biggest lead was 5.
Right.
The biggest lead Weslaco had was 18-10
Right.
early in the second quarter. So, but other than that, it's been pretty evenly matched here.
So we'll come back from the timeout, and it's going to be Bobcat basketball. Just a crowd is really getting into this one. A good crowd from Edinburg, and, of course, the Panthers are at home, so they've got a really big crowd here tonight.
Yeah, very good turnout here for this big game.
So Hernandez with the inbound pass. He can inbound it to Carranco and back to Hernandez. Backcourt pressure now retreating are the Panthers. Hernandez being guarded by Olmeda. Kicks it out to Lopez. Ramos. Ramos came off the bench and dropped 3 trays in the third, and we've seen him on the court ever since.
Yeah, you don't want to leave that guy open on the open spot there.
Hernandez back with the basketball. Lopez. Back to Hernandez. Back to Ramos. Carranco. Ball is loose. Perales comes away with it. He gives it up to Garza, and Garza to the hole. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
And it all started with Perales on the steal there, finding Garza there on the fast break, and Garza taking it all the way to the basket, gets fouled with an opportunity to give the Panthers the lead again.
Yeah, this is going to be the first time Garza is at the free throw line tonight. And his first one is good. And now we are tied at 36. Berron is being replaced by Smith. So Garza with the second of 2 free throws. He gets them both. He's got 7 points tonight. Now the Panthers are up by 1. Panthers still have 1 foul to give. Peña with the basketball. Out into the corner to Hernandez, and he's going to dribble it out to the top. Lopez for 3. That one misses. Garza with the rebound. 3:50 to go in this one. All the way down the court to Perales. Kicks it out to Olmeda. Bolaños for 2. And what a big shot from Bolaños from 16 feet away. Gives your Panthers a 3-point lead with 3:37 left to go in this one.
That has to feel pretty good. I mean, we've seen the whole team inconsistent from the outside, but it seems to me like now they're kind of getting into a rhythm a little bit. You saw Andrew Olmeda hit a couple of threes, and then now we see Bolaños hitting a shot from the perimeter area from 17 feet, as you mentioned, and the Panthers can do that. They're pretty tough to beat, and now they're up by 3 points.
Yeah, they're starting to get things together. That pressure that they're putting on the Bobcats, you know, is really messing with their minds, and you see them beginning to kind of try to figure out what they want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right about that. You see a lot of miscommunication. You see some turnovers there, and I'm sure that's something Coach Cuellar is talking about there. You know, making sure that everybody's in their proper positions there. But meanwhile, Coach Valdez is telling his guys, hey, you know, you're up by 3 now. We're almost there. Got 3.5 minutes to hang in there and get a big win.
Yeah, this one, they want it. And you can see that.
They want and they need.
They need it,
because
right.
They want to win a district championship. They want to return the golden ball back here to Weslaco.
Well, we come back from the timeout. And it's going to be Bobcat basketball. They'll inbound from across the court. Panthers up by 3 with 3:37 to go in this one. Hernandez inside to Lopez. Ramos for 3. And he gets a friendly roll. Ramos has 12 points, and they've all come by way of beyond the arc.
Yeah, that was one of those Peter Piper pizzas bounces you get when you play that game over there. Yeah, it kind of rattled up and down.
Ball inside to Bolaños, and he gets another bucket here in the 4th. He ups his point total to 6, gives the Panthers a 2-point lead, 41-39 with 3:08 to go in this one. 8-foot running jumper for Hernandez, and believe it or not, that's his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, we're going to see up and down basketball now. We've had two ties now in the last minute or less than a minute now, so this is very exciting.
Bolaños from 8 feet, that one too strong. He tries to put it back in. He can't, and it's a rebound by the Bobcats, and we're tied at 41 with 2:38 to go. But great hustle there from Bolaños trying to put back his own shot.
He's all of a sudden the go-to guy in this offense.
So the Bobcats moving it out to their left. That's Lopez. Asking for Ramos to come back. Now he's going to drive. Kicks it out to the corner, and there's a hold in the paint. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Leonard Smith tonight. That's the 7th team foul on your Panthers, so it's going to send Ramos to the line, and Ramos is going to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, that was the 7th team foul there. So now both teams are in the bonus one-on-one for the remainder of the game.
Panther crowd getting loud. Misses, and a big rebound by Perales. Did you see how high he got, Mike?
Yeah, he got really high on that one. He really wanted that rebound. Important one.
Tied at 41, 2:01 in this one. Inside to Perales, little baby hook. He doesn't get that one to go, but let's who gets that rebound. Bolaños kicks it out to Olmeda. Garza with the basketball.
He did the smart thing there. Didn't force it back up there. Just run your offense. So your team is hot right now from the outside.
Inside to Perales. We've got a push underneath the basket. And that's going to be on Carranco, and he's done for the night. So that's the 9th team foul. So again, as you mentioned, Mike, it's going to be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity. And after the next one, it's double bonus.
Double bonus, yeah, for the rest of the game here. But notice Ronnie Garza, no hesitation, found his big guy down there. And Perales had great position there. And so the Bobcats then had to foul him.
Perales is 4 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. 1-and-1 shooting opportunity here. Misses, and it's rebounded by Everett. And the ball was loose, and Bolaños picks up a foul. That's going to be his first foul tonight. And so the Bobcats now will shoot 1-and-1.
So 9-team foul on Weslaco, so they're one away for Edinburg getting that double bonus.
So Everett, coming off the bench, quickly goes to the free throw line. Rebound Lopez. In the corner, Gonzalez. Garza with a steal. And he's fouled. He's going to go to the line.
And Edinburgh's trying to tell the officials that's a jump ball, but no, I don't think so. There's too much contact there.
Yeah. So that's Hernandez's third foul, and Garza's going to shoot 2. He was just at the free throw line, and he made both of them. He's made 3 in a row.
And it started on defense, getting that big steal there, getting that turnover and taking it all the way to the basket there, was able to draw the foul.
Yeah, no hesitation on the side of Rodney Garza. And he continues to be hot from the free throw line. 4 for 4. 2-point lead for your Panthers, 43-41, with 1:21 to go here in the ball game.
So if you're Weslaco, keep an eye on number 23, Ramos. He's the one that's been hitting them from the outside tonight. That guy right there. Offensive foul. Great job by Leonard Smith there, drawing that offensive foul. The young sophomore coming through and delivering on defense.
Yeah, Everett picking up his first foul of the night. It was on this side of the court, so it's non-shooting.
So we're getting now 1 minute left.
The ball stays in the hands of your Panthers.
Yeah, I think they got a little lucky there. Don't need to do that right now unless it's wide open. You got the lead there. Just run the offense. Look for the open man right there.
Inside to Bolaños. Trying to get it to Perales, and Perales wasn't ready for that one. And now we are officially under a minute to go. Your Panthers up by 2, 43-41.
It was a great idea and a great pass by Bolaños, but you're right. Perales wasn't expecting it. He would have had an easy layup there.
Bobcats. Lopez. He goes to the basket, off the glass and in. 43, 35 seconds.
You got a timeout here.
Olmeda. But there's a timeout called by Coach Valdez with 30 seconds on the clock, and we are tied at 43.
So in this quarter alone, Joe, we've had 3 ties already. It was 39-39, 41-41, now 43-43. So with 30 seconds left, I wonder if Coach Valdez is going to hold for the last shot here.
You've got to think yes. You know, we'll see what kind of defense the Bobcats come out with. We really haven't seen them with any man-to-man tonight. We've seen them in that zone, and they've pretty much stayed there. But you got to think, with 30 seconds, you've got to put some pressure and create a turnover.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting point there because, you know, you don't want to leave the guy open. I mean, the Panthers have made him pay here in the fourth quarter and end of the third quarter there. You saw Olmeda hit a couple of threes here, and now all of a sudden, Bolognese is a big part of this offense. So we got a couple of guys that have been making their shots here, and then you have an athleticism of Ronnie Garza that just makes things happen.
Well, you got Valderas, you got Perales, you got Bolianos. So the Panthers will inbound from right in front of us, Mike, and it's going to be Bolianos with the inbound pass, and he gives it to Garza. Clock starts. Under 30 seconds ago, and they're in a zone.
They're staying with that zone. They're playing solid. They're not putting a whole lot of pressure there. But then again, the Panthers are kind of staying on the outside.
Now they come out. Bolianos. Garza. Olmeda.
Okay, now they got to attack. Now's the time to attack.
Olmeda. 5 seconds.
I don't think they
Garza.
I don't think they know where the clock is.
Bolianos. At the buzzer. Doesn't get the roll, and we head to overtime. He had a great screen there, took the shot, and it hit the rim, but it did not fall in. So we head to overtime, tied at 43 at the end of regulation.
Had a pretty good look there just from above the free throw line there, and you notice the defender there just put his hands down. He didn't want to draw the foul there. The officials right on top of it didn't call the foul, and so let the players decide it there. And yeah, the ball just rimmed out, and we're gonna play a few extra minutes here.
Yeah, we're gonna play 4 minutes here in overtime. So we'll see what the Panthers do here as we head out to overtime. Mike, you said this was a game that went back and forth, and we had 3 ties in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's whoever is going to execute better, whoever is going to make that big stop on defense, may come down to free throws. You know, this is a playoff atmosphere like basketball game here. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go, overtime about to commence. So tied at 43, and we're about to get underway in overtime. Referee was looking at the at the score box and saying, hey, I need 4 minutes on the clock. He's got them. So here we go. We're going to jump. Perales against Peña. And Perales with the advantage. Valderas gets the tip and gives it up to Garza. Inside Valderas. 6-foot turnaround jumper good. So Valderas gets the overtime scoring going with a quick bucket. 45-43. Panthers are up.
A great start to the overtime. Ronnie Garza once again looking for the big man down low. This time it was Valderas and got the bucket.
Ramos with the basketball, and as you mentioned, Mike, he's got the hot hand for the Bobcats. Lopez for 3. He gets it. 46-45, Bobcats lead.
No hesitation by the left-hander out in the wing area.
Inside to Perales. Out to Bolianos. Bolianos, Perales. He's tied up, and it's going to be jump ball. So it's going to be Bobcat basketball.
Great team defense there by Edinburg. A couple of guys on Perales there, and Perales had nowhere to go.
Yeah, they collapsed on him once they got the ball to him. Inbound pass to Peña, and he gives it back to Hernandez. I'm going to be honest with you, Mike. I don't think Hernandez has been out of this game.
You could be right. You could be right.
Into the corner, but there's a foul, and that's going to be on Olmeda. That's his second foul. So that's going to send Lopez to the line, and he'll be shooting 1 and 1.
After hitting that three-pointer there, you got to feel like Lopez is in rhythm with his shot there, the left-hander. The 1 and 1.
He gets the first one. So he earns himself a second one, and he makes them both. He's got 10 points tonight. He gives the Bobcats a 3-point lead with 2:38 to go here in overtime.
Still plenty of time.
Plenty of time, Mike. Bolaños for 3. Valderas with the rebound. He goes right back up. Too strong. Perales with the rebound, and he gets a bucket. Vince Perales, strong, grabs that one and goes right back up, and now the Panthers trail by only 1.
Great job there by Perales in perfect position, and unfortunately, Valderas didn't get that bounce there, but thankfully, Perales was right there.
Coach Cuellar wants a timeout with 2:06 to go here in overtime. Bobcats up by 1, 48-47. And overtime coming out shooting, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Edinburg wasted no time with that three-pointer by Lopez.
And then he got 2 more from the free throw line.
Right.
So they've got 5 points here in overtime. Panthers with 4 points here in overtime, 2 field goals, 1 from Perales and 1 from Valderas. They're big men underneath.
They're big men
really
underneath.
Stepping up their game underneath the boards tonight.
Right. Absolutely here. I mean, just you got to love the energy. You got to love the way these two teams are going after one another. It's an evenly matched game. And both teams, they really, really want this win. They know how important. They know what's at stake here. A district championship is still up for grabs here. But on top of that is a playoff seeding here. I mean, the winner would have any kind of a tiebreaker should there be one at the end of the season here. The Panthers won the first district meet in round 1 here, so this is a big-time game for them.
Yeah, a sweep would be good. So the buzzer sounds, so we're going to come back from timeout. And coming back from timeout, the Bobcats will have the basketball, and they'll inbound from in front of their own bench. We've got 2:06 to go here in overtime. 48-47. Bobcats up by 1. Inbound pass quickly to Everett, and he gives it up to Peña. Back to Everett. Everett with a running jumper, and he gets a bucket. That's his first points of the night, and they're huge as they give the Bobcats a 3-point lead, 50-47. Inside to Perales, Valderas, and he's going to be fouled. He's shooting 2.
And they're going to be 2 big ones.
That foul is called on Ramos. That's his 4th foul. Valderas at the line to shoot 2. Gets the first one. Valderas in regulation was 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
So now he's 4 of 5, and see if he can make it 5 of 6.
Lane violation. So it's going to stay Panther basketball. I'm sorry, he's going to shoot again.
He's going to shoot again, right.
Yeah, lane violation, so he'll shoot again.
So he gets a break there. The team gets a break. So let's see if Valderas can hit this one.
And he does. So Valderas with 4 points here in overtime. He'll take a seat, and Josh Rodriguez will replace him with 1:47 left in overtime. 49-50, Panthers trailing by 1. Olmeda with a blocking foul.
Yeah, the official was right there in perfect position. Olmeda tried to give up his body, trying to draw the charge.
Well, the pass was thrown over the head, so he was trying to come and intercept that one. And Peña gets up. He's limping a little bit, but he's going to go to the line. He says, no. I'm shooting these. He's had a great game tonight.
Play with a lot of heart, that's for sure.
He's got 10 points.
Yeah, tough young man. We see a discussion here between the official and Coach Cuellar.
Making sure Peña can shoot because he keeps grabbing his knee. He might have bumped his knee on the court is what I'm thinking. So they're going to give him a little rest, and they're going to send Gonzalez in to replace him, and Gonzalez will go to the line to shoot 2 for him.
And the thing about Gonzalez is that he's played a few minutes tonight, but he's been in the bench most of the time. So this is a really tough situation to be in.
And he misses the first one.
See, because you're not really in rhythm
Or
of
warm.
the game. Or warm, yeah, exactly. Warmed up there. So it's a lot to ask for a young man.
1:45 to go. Panthers trail by 1, 49-50. Second of 2 free throws from Gonzalez. He misses. Valderas with the rebound. He gives it up to Olmeda. Olmeda to Garza. Clock ticks. 1:35. Still a lot of time left. Bolaños back to Olmeda. Olmeda dribbling it to his right, gives it back to Bolaños. Trying to get it inside to Valderas.
Valderas is trying to fight for position down there.
Yeah, Everett with a push there. That's Everett's second foul tonight. So Valderas back at the free throw line.
And Valderas was begging for the ball down there and got it. Was able to draw the foul.
Valderas stays hot from the free throw line.
The junior delivering. Some big free throws here.
Seven of 8, Valderas is from the free throw line. He's got 6 points here in overtime, and those 2 give the Panthers the lead, 51-50 with 1:10 to go here in overtime.
Let's see if they can hold on.
And the Panther Nation getting loud, shouting defense.
Yep, good call. Good call.
Traveling, so the ball will go the other way.
Looked like he wanted to stop there, but there was sandwich between 2 Panthers there, but his pivot foot dragged too far, and the official on the baseline in perfect position.
Olmeda and Valderas back on the court. Just a quick breather. And now we are officially under a minute to go. 53 seconds. Bolaños dribbling. Gets it up to Perales. He misses. He goes right back up and in. What tenacity from Perales on that play there. He goes up. He misses the basket, but he grabs his own rebound and goes right back in. But Bolaños, what play and what heart, because he almost lost that basketball, but he grabs it and gives it up to Perales.
Yeah, I think what happened was that he was driving in down the baseline, and it looked to me like he wanted to shoot the basketball, but then he kind of hesitated, and that's why he lost it for a few seconds, but still had the presence of mind to dish it to Perales right there in perfect position in the paint. And Perales missed his first attempt, but got it right back, just like a 6'4" guy would do, and made him pay. And had 22 points against Edinburg Vela last week, and tonight has really come on strong once again for the Panthers.
He's got 10 points tonight, but
They've been big ones.
Yeah,
They're
he's
big
got
ones.
4 here in overtime, and with that bucket, he gives the Panthers a 3-point lead with 44.9 seconds on the clock.
So they're 44 seconds of playing great defense away from picking up this big win here. But we've seen Edinburg. Oh my goodness, they've been very impressive from the outside tonight. So I know Coach Valdez knows that, and I know the team knows that too. So keep an eye on them.
On Ramos.
On Ramos.
23. So the inbound pass and the clock starts. 40 seconds left. Panther Nation shouting defense. Gonzalez out to Ramos. Ramos being guarded by Bolaños. Inside to Gonzalez. And he misses. And Bolaños with the rebound. No red jerseys underneath the basket for an offensive rebound. Hernandez with a push. That's his 4th foul, and that's going to send Rodney Garza to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, see, he has 2 opportunities to make this a 2-possession game, up by 3. Let's see if you can extend that lead to 4 or 5 points here.
Well, he just did, and he's 5 of 5 thus far from the free throw line.
That's been the story tonight for the Panthers. Big shots when needed and hitting from the charity stripe.
I've only got them for 3 non-made free throws. He makes both of them.
So you hear the coaches, don't foul, don't foul.
11 points for Garza tonight. 6 of them coming from the free throw line. Inside, and there's a push. That's going to be on Smith, and that's his 5th foul. So Valdera's back on the court.
Yeah, Valdera's back in for rebounding purposes. And we heard the coaches right now say rebound, rebound. So right now your job is to box your man out.
Panthers up by 5, 55-50, 14 seconds left. Negrete gets the first free throw. He's going to shoot a second one. So the second of 2 from Negrete. He misses. Perales with the rebound. But gives it up to Bolaños, and Bolaños is fouled. He's going to shoot 2, and that's going to be on Negrete, and that's going to be his 3rd. So Bolaños at the line to shoot 2. He has yet to go to the free throw line tonight.
So with 7 seconds left, he pretty much can ice the game if he can hit.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Because it'll make it a 3-possession game.
And I imagine all the Panthers will be back on defense. But, I mean, we'll see what Coach Valdez instructs his players to do here. But most importantly, Joe, do not foul.
Right.
Do not foul.
He misses the second one, and the Bobcats with the rebound. In the corner, Negrete misses, and the game is over. 56-51. Your Panthers win this in overtime. What a great game, Mike.
A great game, Joe. This is what District 31 6A basketball is all about. In the month of February, the calendar just turned February. It's coming down to the end, and a great win for the Panthers.
Want to thank Vinny Berry on the camera. Want to thank Mike Gonzalez for all his color commentary tonight. I am Joe Aglad for K-West saying good night from the Domingo Sepulveda Gym in Weslaco, where once again your Panthers win this one, 56-51 in overtime. Good night. We'll see you next time.